Hello everyone, I hope you are doing really well and having a lovely day. Thank goodness spring finally seems to have arrived here in the UK, just in time for the summer. Definitely been enjoying some sunny weather at long last, so hopefully long may it continue. I thought I would come on today to show you some of the kids' patterns that I have sewn up over the last few years for my daughter Mia. She is now 5. She is very into her clothes. She is quite picky when it comes to her clothes, but then what child isn't? So I have made a few patterns. They're all gorgeous and they're all really lovely patterns. So I'm going to show you the ones that I've made that I love. Mia maybe has different opinions, but they are definitely worth checking out if you have kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, friends with kids. There are some amazing patterns out there. There are quite a few pattern companies that just do kids patterns and are PDF and are maybe a little bit less well known. But have a good browse and there are some really gorgeous ones to check out. And the great thing about sewing kids clothes is they take next to no time at all. Even the patterns that are a bit more in depth, because those seams are nice and short, they come up and sew up really, really quickly. So loving those. I'm going to start then with my most successful make, the one that Mia has worn the most, and it is this festival dress by a pattern company called Tada Patterns. This was a pattern company that I found and I made this dress last summer. Mia saw this fabric that went into June's Blooming Beautiful boxes, saw this fabric, begged me for a very twirly dress. She loves a twirl, this girl. So I had a look and I asked on Instagram for pattern recommendations and this was one that came up. Tada Patterns have some really great dresses. They do have t-shirts and other patterns as well, boys, girls, unisex patterns, but they've got some really great twirly, whirly dresses as well. And this is the ultimate twirly dress. This is the festival dress and you can actually change the skirt. This is the tiered gathered skirt option, but there's also an A-line skirt option and a circle skirt. Again, maximum twirliness, which we love. It's super cute. So it's got this lined bodice. You can add a little ruffle on the sleeve as well. And then we've got some drama going on in the back as well. So it's got an elasticated waist there. Then this cutout detail with some buttons at the top. I will try and put in, I got a little video of Mia twirling in it last summer. And what's great is because of this elasticated bit and the fact that the skirt is nice and long, it still fits her this year. Kids grow at an extortionate rate, so which is why I don't sew a huge amount for Mia, because I don't want to sew something that's then going to go in the pile and not be worn again because it doesn't fit her anymore. But there are some things that I think will last a while, and this is one of them. It's so beautiful. So twirly. Mia doesn't currently like anything too high around her neck. So this fits that brief. It comes down here so she can't feel it. You know how kids can be a little bit picky about things that don't often make sense. But there we go. This one is lovely. I really recommend checking out Tada Patterns for some great options. Next up then is a range of patterns from Sew Over It called Poppy and Jazz. They brought out Poppy and Jazz patterns about five years ago, I think. I remember Mia was a baby when they came out and I made they've got a really cute pair of leggings with little footies, which are super, super cute. But this one is the Willow Pinafore, which I absolutely love. One thing I would say about the Poppy and Jazz patterns is they do seem to come up quite large. I've also made, I think it's called the Pansy dress, which is just a jersey t-shirt style dress with a gathered waist, and this one, and they all come up really large. So this has definitely got a bit of longevity to it, which, as I've already said, I love in kids' clothes. It's this really cute pinafore style. it does say to use woven fabrics, but I used the cotton waffle jersey that was in the September boxes last year because it's quite sturdy, and I thought it would make a really cute pinafore dress, which it does. Like I said, it does come up very big, so she needs a little t-shirt underneath to cover her modesty. But it looks so cute with tights and boots in the autumn, winter. And I think we will still be able to get lots of wear out of this year as well. It comes in a size 18 to 24 months up to a 5 to 6 years. I think I made the 5 to 6 years in this. And yeah, like I said, I think this could even last next year as well, depending on the length. I didn't do a huge hem, but there's a little bit of hem to let down. One detail I really love are these little pockets that have this little pleated detail. It's a little like scoop rounded pocket with a little pleat in there. It's very, very cute. And the inside is finished. It's faced. The bodice is faced. And it does suggest to make buttonholes and put buttons, but I just sewed the straps down there with a little square, so it just slips on and off nice and easy. So yes, definitely recommend giving Poppy and Jazz patterns a look. There's not a huge range compared to some others, but there's some really good basics. They've got a really cute sweatshirt, a coat, dresses, t-shirts, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's one I really love, and Mia does like this one, so that's always a winner. Okay, next up is cult classic, the HeyDey Dungarees by Waves and Wild, formerly known as Made by Jack's Mum. The HeyDey Dungarees have exploded. Everyone's making them. I have made 3 pairs for myself. So they do an adult version, and now they also, I'm not sure which came first, the adult version or the kids version. Either way, they are a great pair of dungarees. Sadly, Mia won't wear them. These are actually too small for her now, but they are a really, really, really great style. These I made as a sort of sample from one of the mini boxes 2 years ago, I think. So Mia was 3 at the time. This is quite a thick cotton, a heavier cotton, in this really cute sailing print. I made these for Mia. We went to the beach to take some photos for the magazine. She fell into a very stinky, boggy, muddy, sandy puddle. Got absolutely covered, really stank, and basically blamed it on the dungarees and never wore them ever again because that's what kids like to do. But it doesn't stop the pattern being a really great style. There's 5 pockets, so you've got 2 pockets at the front, 2 pockets on the bum, and a little front pocket on the bib there as well. And it's just, you can finish it in different ways. You can either do a buttonhole. I did these little loops to tie the straps through. So I made this one for Mia. Like I said, she never wore it again, but she saw this fabric, which was in spring 2020 box. I can't remember which month, but I remember it was a month after COVID started, and I knew I wanted some really happy sunshiny prints in the boxes. So I found this one. Mia saw the fabric, begged me to make her a pair of dungarees, which I dutifully did. And then she tried them on, said she didn't like them, and never touched them again. Yay. But it doesn't stop them being really cute. And I will probably sentimentally keep hold of these for any grandchildren that may or may not come along in a few years, 20, 30 years time. Or I might pass them on to kids, friends with kids. I haven't quite decided. I'm not sure how much I want to keep hold of these. I'll probably keep hold of them, and then Mia's kids won't want to wear them either. So, but this is a cotton lawn, a Lady McElroy cotton lawn. So a bit lighter weight than the other ones. Really, really cute. Perfect for the summer. Perfect for mucking around in, playing in the garden, climbing trees, going on muddy walks in the forest. The only thing that I would consider is if you are in the toilet training stages, probably not a great style. Because there's no like Or if you have a kid still in nappies, also not a great one to try on. But it depends how much you want to, how much effort you want to put in. For kids who are toilet trained, really great style, and you can make them up to 12-year-olds, up to 12, and then you would move into the adult sizes. So yeah, love these. I wish Mia would have worn them, but no, dresses all the way. Okay, pattern number 4. I went up to the Stitch Festival earlier this year. Higgs and Higgs always have a really great remnants bin at the Stitch Festival, and I was looking for little pieces of jersey to make Mia some t-shirts or little dresses. And then, so I found some, and then I went searching for the perfect t-shirt, and I found this one, which is the Hey June handmade City Park tee, which is a unisex pattern. This is a little rainbow unicorn cat jersey from Higgs and Higgs, which is just gorgeous, and the t-shirt is a really lovely style. Lots of kids' t-shirts are quite loose and boxy, but I knew Mia probably wouldn't wear that, so I wanted something a bit more fitted, and this is a great, so it's like a skinny fit t-shirt, and it's just really lovely, and it came together super fast. It's got a neckband. I haven't added any labels to Mia's t-shirts or any tops that will be on her neck because she won't wear it. It'll be too itchy. But I could always add a little label to the hem if I wanted to make it just a little bit extra cute. But yeah, this is a really great pattern, and it comes in a size 6 to 16, so ages 6 up to 16. So yeah, this one's gonna see us through a little while. I don't know how long this particular size will last, but there's a good amount of length to it. You can also add longer sleeves as well for some winter styles. And I think I've got another piece of jersey, and I'm tempted to sort of cut it off across the waist and add a gathered skirt to turn it into a dress as well. I think that would also be a super cute style for little ones. Okay, the piece de resistance. There's a lot of dress here to show you. This is the mini Marcel dress from Chalk and Notch, which I literally just finished yesterday. Mia tried it on. Luckily, she loves it. It's twirly, it's loose, it's perfect for the summer. I made it in this watermelon double gauze that was in last month's luxury boxes, and it's so cute. It's got like a front panel and a back panel, gathered tiered side panels, and then this little bodice piece here, which on the back has a little bit of elastic in as well, just to draw that in. The bodice is lined, so I've just grabbed, when I was making it, I cut it out at home, and then I made it at the office, at the studio here, and I hadn't cut out the bodice lining pieces, and I didn't have the washed fabric with me, but I did have a little piece of white cotton, so I have just used white cotton for the lining. What I love about this pattern, so I've done it all in the same fabric, but you can add different fabrics. So you've got 3 tiered panels at the side, a front panel, a back panel, and the bodice. So you can mix and match your fabrics, some plains, some solids, some prints, different colours, things like that, to make a really gorgeous and unique garment. And it's lovely. And it actually, even though there's lots of pieces, it actually sewed up really quickly, which I was very happy with because of the tiny seams. And it's really nice to do gathering that's like that much gathering. I love a gathered skirt and a gathered dress, but for adult patterns, there is a lot of gathering involved. So it was very refreshing to just do little pieces of gathering. But yeah, I think this is going to be worn a lot over the summer. And again, I think this will probably last till next summer as well. Fingers crossed, I hope. But yeah, it's so beautiful. The fabric, the double gauze is so soft, and it's going to be so comfortable for the summer as well. Super loose, super floaty, which is what we are all about. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 patterns that I have made for my daughter. A couple of them Obviously can be made for boys, for girls, are unisex. A couple of them were more twirly dresses, specifically for Mia. But there are so many great patterns out there. So let me know in the comments if you have made kids clothes and what patterns you love. And yeah, I might find something new that I haven't thought of before. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you again next week. Bye!